Hello there YouTube and welcome to another 25 days of Christmas. So I'm Random Ross and I'm giving you, 25 days of festive cheer, in the build up to Christmas because, hey, it's December, let's do something Christmassy. So I thought I'd give you another Christmas review, this time it being the 2003 festive comedy, Elf. So, this is a Christmas comedy directed by Jon Favreau, starring Will Farrell, James Caan, and Zooey Deschanel. And this is about Buddy, who was a human raised by elves. After he was put up for adoption as a baby, he sneaks into Santa's sack one Christmas Eve and is raised by Papa Elf and is raised to be an elf till he discovers that he's not an elf. And he then goes to New York to find his father, played by James Caan, as his mother passed away when he was a baby. He's the only family he had left. But of course, his father, Walter, played by James Caan, isn't the man he was hoping he'd be. But throughout some, father-son bonding time and a bit of Christmas spirit, he gets him to loosen up and be a better man, along with, and also be a better husband to his wife and his son, who is also Buddy's brother. And along the way there, he finds love by when he meets a young woman named Jovi, played by Zooey Deschanel, if I'm pronouncing her name right, and romance forms through there. And along the way, we get hilarious comedy and just silliness from Will Farrell. So let's get to my likes and dislikes. So first of all, I didn't know much of Will Farrell until I saw this film. Probably because he did a lot of comedies that were like 12A, I weren't really quite old enough to see. But, Elf was the movie that introduced me to him, and I've loved his films and comedy ever since. And I went to see this film when it came out in 2003. I went 4 times to see this film. I went once with my family, I went once with school, I went again with some friends, and then I went again with my cousins, and yeah, it's just a total blast, and I loved it, and I still do to this very day, and I always watch it every year, and it is just funny. I love the scene where he calls Peter Dinklage an elf, and because he's a dwarf, I'm like thinking, whoa, I don't know if that'll be acceptable today in a PG comedy, but back then I remember it being funny. Yeah, I also liked, how Buddy was like his inner, just being his inner child, and how we had crazy Christmas stuff going on. And, it's just a fun comedy. I don't have a thing to dislike about it at all. I love it from the soundtrack, to the Christmas spirit, to the joy of it all. And I can watch it every year, and I've never gotten bored with watching it. Even my dad finds it funny, and he doesn't even like Will Ferrell movies. So, yeah, it's just a fun film to watch for all the family. Just check it out, because if you haven't, where have you been living? So, Elf, I'm going to give it, again, I'm giving it a 5 out of 5 because I enjoy it so much. 5 out of 5 for Elf. Also, here's a little fact. Do you know that it's actually set in the same universe as A Miracle on 34th Street? Not the 1994 film, I'm on about the original 1947 film. That's just a fact I found out. Okay, so, yeah. Have you seen this film? Let me know down in the comments below if you have. If you like this video, be sure to give it a big thumbs up, share with your friends, feel free to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and to hit that notification bell. All my social media links are linked down below in the description, so be sure to check all that out. I'm Random Ross, and this has been 25 Days Christmas Day 2. So, to see us out now with the Christmassy fact or joke or whatever, we have Stephen Carroll. So Stephen, see us out. And until next time, I bid you all a goodbye, friends, goodbye. Alright, so I'm going to give you Christmassy facts now. So, here's this dark one for thee. So, do you know that some Christmas songs have a dark message, or summers, subliminal around it? Like, for example, I saw Mummy kissing Santa Claus. Kid, you didn't see your mum kissing Santa. That's your dad dressed up. He's still putting presents down, creating the illusion that Santa's come to your house and is kissing your mum. If oh, then you better tell your dad that your mum's having an affair with Santa. Right, next one, that it's cold outside. Now, it's a man and a woman singing, they're going, I really can't stay, and he's going, but it's cold outside. He keeps saying it's cold outside, she'll freeze out there, she's saying she's gotta go, she can't stay. Basically, that bloke's saying, come here, stay with me, get laid, let's get warm and everything. And then at the end when she goes, when they both go together, but it's cold outside. Basically, that means she's giving in and they're gonna have some rumpy pumpy. Alright, and any other Christmassy songs? I can't think of any at this time, so that's your little fact for today. I know, bloody bleak and morbid, isn't it? Alright then, I'll see you then.